Welcome everyone, my name is Hanger and I saw a lots of newcomers are playing and enjoying my favorite game, which is The Binding of Isaac. So I thought I will going to show you some knowledge what I picked up during my 600 hours gameplay and a few other tips and tricks what I get from a few streamers who I was watching. So let's begin. So when you're starting a new game, you can see the controls here. The only problem, one is missing and I don't know why they not put it in, which is the control button. The control button is for managing your inventory because there is sometimes when you have multiple pickups, multiple active items and multiple trinkets. Let me show them. As you can now see, there are some pills, cards and a rune in the room. As you can see, you can only have one at a time, but if I'm picking up this item, then I can hold multiple ones. Now, I can go around and try to get that rune again, but as you can see, I cannot. But if I'm using items, now I can have the blank rune. However, this is a very bad method, right? I was thinking this is the only way when I first played many years ago. But actually, if you're picking up and clicking the control, you can switch between the items. And that's very nice, right? Like, oh, I need this or that. The other nice thing what you can do with the control, you picking up a trinket that you don't like. For example, the mama toenail, because the toenail every 20 seconds the mom feet is just coming down from heaven to do something and it can hurt you. It's not the best trinket, so you want to drop it. You can do it by just holding the control for a few seconds and voila, you are ready to go. And the other thing that you can do with control about, switching around, if you have a school bag, you are allowed to hold 2 of the active items and you can also just switch between them with control. Now we are in the devil room and as you can see there's a little bridge and I cannot fly. But I want that book. That book is very nice, but I cannot reach it without touching the other deal, right? Well, you can just drop the trinket, pick it up and just move. And with that technique, you're just passing through the deals without taking them. So now I can just touch the book. The book is mine. Now, getting back, of course, is the same method. You're just dropping your butt penny, picking up and just squeeze through and you ready to go. You are good to go. So this was one of the many things that you can do with the dropping and picking up method. It's very useful. The next one is about spikes on the floor. Let's see. There are moments when you're seeing an item and spikes around it like this. You would think you cannot really reach it without damaging yourself. But it is possible. All you need to do is going in a position like this. Doesn't matter which one. Now what I need to do is clicking at the same time the down and right keyboards. Let's do it. Bam. As you can see, I was about to just squeeze through that little gap and I can do it as much as I want. You just have to position yourself. You position yourself and then walk. Or if you like to be here, that's also possible. Now, if I'm clicking up and right at the same time, I should just squeeze through. This is a very nice one because this formation is usually there. In curse rooms, sometimes in deal rooms, and sometimes just in a single floor. It's a little practice, but it's possible to do this. Now, the next one is about the shop. Now, this is the shop door. You can see in the map, it's a coin. So that's how you know it's a shop. In the first floor, you don't need any key. Then, going forward, you will need a key to enter it. What you're going to see is not this. In the beginning, you're just seeing 2 items. This is the highest level of shop, what you're seeing at the moment. But what you're going to see is like 2 items, a dummy like this, and a donation. The donation machine is very important. Because with that, you can unlocking new items and also upgrading your shop to look like this. Because look at how many good items we're having at the moment here. What you can also do in this shop is exploding this poor little thing. There's multiple ways. The most common is just using the bomb. It is good because it could give you money. Now it give me spiders. Very rude, very rude. Also giving you deal chance. I will going to talk about later about that. There is a chance to give you an item and there is a chance to give you a boss fight. But I want to focus on the donation machine. The donation machine is the most important thing to fill up in the very beginning because it's going to unlock you more items and also upgrading your shop to look like this. This is the highest level, as I said. Now, what you're putting into the donation machines is going to stay run by run. I'm going to put a lot of money in it and I'm going to show when you have to stop. So as you can see, I put quite a lot of money into the donation. The point is, when you're getting to this amount, you should explode your machine. Because if you're putting one more, as I said, it's going to explode the whole thing. And that's not good because it's going down to 0. And you want to have money into donations because the amount that you see, it's staying there no matter how many rounds you played. And you can explode it to get out money. And with that money you can buy stuffs in this place. If I'm exploding this, I'm getting 10 coins. Now, let's start this whole map. Now, we're back in the next run shop, and you can see 11 money has been removed from the donation. So we get 10, 11 has been removed. It's much better, right? Than going down to 0, right? Okay, now I'm going to show you what's happening if you filling out completed the donation machine. Alright, let's see. $99 and bam, you're getting a lot of money, but I'm going to the next stage, the next run, and you're going to see how much money we have in this machine. Okay, let's see. 0, absolutely 0, no saving at all. So if I would have money in it and I would like to buy this one, I could like put a bomb here, so I killing the shopkeeper, hoping and getting some money out of him as well, and also from the machine, but it's not happening. So don't overfill your donation machine. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, the next topic is the secret rooms. Let's go. We are in Cave 2. I choose this one because this is kind of big map now. So I would like to tell you how to find the secret room. What you have to know about the secret rooms, they are in the negative space. You can see the map. They are outside it. You have to find it with a bomb or any kind of explosions. We're going to do the job. They are connected minimum 2 rooms, but it cannot connected with the boss room. Very important thing is every connection has to be clean. Also, the secret rooms love special rooms like the treasure room or the shop room or the curse room. So when you searching for it, it's a good idea to go and looking for the special rooms and from there try to find the secret rooms. Now you can see this is a clean one. So if I'm putting there a bomb, it could be a secret room. Now let's see if I was right. There it is. There it is, the nice and sweet secret room. Secret room could contain item pickups. Also, always there is a shopkeeper that you can explode. The other thing that is very important, you can making doors inside the treasure rooms. Why it is important? For example, I need a key to get into this room, right? I need a key. But if I don't have a key, but I have a lot of bombs right now at the moment, I can enter from here, and if I'm leaving, now it's accessible. Which is very funny, because if next to it a curse room, you can enter it without getting damage. Or the boss challenge room, where you need 1 heart or less to enter. Now about the super secret room. The super secret room is usually close to the boss room. So it's good if you're going there and start going backward. And the super secret room only connected with just 1 room. So let's check it. Let's see if we're going to find it. Now we get to the boss room, but as you can see, there's a huge water on the side, so it cannot be there. So what we are doing is going backward and start putting bombs in areas what not connected anywhere else, just here. You can see there are rocks there, it cannot be there. The next area where it could be is this area, and yes, we found it. I want to show you something about the super secret rooms, which could help lots of people. Now, there is super secret rooms that contains hearts. And into super secret rooms, when you're seeing a heart and you're spawning another heart, doesn't matter what kind of it is, it's going to be the same heart types as you saw in the beginning. So this card is going to give me 2 soul heart in usually. But if I'm doing it here, it's going to give me 2 red heart, as you can see. So it's not good to do that in this room. Also, there is the one of the bombs but collecting red hearts. He's going to collecting here the red hearts, and he usually giving you black hearts back, right? But here it's going to give you red hearts, and it's just paying himself out. Not good at all. Alright. We having this eternal room with an eternal heart, right? Now, if you're seeing this one and you want more heart, you're going to get the lovers or the hierophants and use it. You're getting eternal hearts. Look at that! And then you just beep beep, picking them up and getting a lots of hearts. Now we're having one with the very juicy black hearts. If I'm going to use again the lovers, it should give me 2 red hearts, it's give me black hearts. So every time when you're going to the super secret rooms and seeing a heart type, you will going to know any kind of heart you are spawning here, it's going to be the same type as you saw in the beginning. It's a very nice thing to know. Alright. The last one I want to talk about is the scroll place. The scroll place looks like this, like the end stage hall, but with ladders. You can use this. We need to go deeper active item on a decorated floor, like this, or this, or this, or this, to spawn 1 scrolling place per floor. But you can find them naturally outside in the nature by destroying rocks, jars, schools, and mushrooms and other obstacles that can be destroyed. And there's a chance one is going to spawn. End-use areas usually contains 1 item, which is very nice, but there's a chance when it's a black market, which is even nicer, let's be real. Alright, the next thing what I would like to talk about is the deal chance. So, about the devil deals. After you're finishing the first floor and jumping down, as you're entering the second floor, you're going to have 100% chance to get a deal chance. As you can see here, 100%. And it's going to be 100% until you don't see door to the devil deal. Now, you can lose a deal chance if you're getting a red heart damage by an enemy or an environment like spikes or fire. Now, it doesn't count if you're getting damaged by the sacrifice spike. You cannot lose because it's kind of count as a self-harm. In self-harm, it doesn't take away chances. Same with the cursed floor. It's not going to take away chance. Now, what is going to take away chance if you're getting damaged by, for example, a fire or anything else? If I'm going here and exploding this one, as you can see, I immediately lost 2/3 of the chance. Now, when this deal is going to happen? When you are killing the boss. Let's see, I didn't get it. Now, because I haven't seen it, if I'm going to the next floor, my deal chance is going back to 100, right? What is important to know, if you getting damaged by a soul heart, your deal damage is still up. Soul damage or any other damage that not a red heart container damage, you're going to have a chance, so it's not losing. Now, There's three options. I can just go, right? I'm just skipping it because as you can see now I have 33.8% of angel deal, which means next time I get an angel deal, which is have 33.8%, I can go in and I immediately losing half of the angel but getting half of the devil, which means if I'm leaving now, the next floor it could be a devil deal and could be an angel deal. It's 50-50 if it appears, because now it's not 100%. Now on, if you are going to the next stage and saw the deal, it's going to be always 33. If you don't see it, it's going to be 66, and somewhere still not getting it, it's going to be 100 again. The last option, if I'm taking one of the deal here, I'm going to lose the angel deal completely. I could still get it with different ways, but in general, I cannot get the angel deal. Alright, let's move on. I don't take anything here. But before we going to actually doing the deed with the boss, I want to show you how you can kind of increase the chance for the devil deal. For example, killing a shopkeeper is going to increase the chance for getting a deal. Donating for the donation machines also could increase the chance for an angel deal. So now I'm more likely getting an angel deal rather than a devil deal. The other way to increase it is to explode a poor beggar. That's also going to increase the chance to get a devil or angel deal. Also, there are a few items that also can increase the chances. Now we're getting it, we can go in and oh la la, very nice. About use flames, you can see you cannot take it out, but you can take it out with bombs. And why would you like to do that? Because there is a chance to give soul hearts. Alright, the next topic is self-harm, which sounds bad in real life, but in this game it's a mechanics. So as you can see, there are a few items that I spawned here. There is the school bag, there is the habit. When you're getting damaged, your active item getting back 1 charge. Mom's box. The fanny pack gives you goods if you're getting damage. Ivy bag is going to give me money and going to damage me with 1 red heart, and the penny bank what also going to give me money when I'm getting damaged. Let's see. See, I'm getting lots of money and hearts because the fanny pack, but why it is also important. Let's see, there is a curse room. If I'm going in, I would get damaged with 1 soul heart, but if I'm using the ivy bag and moving forward, I'm going to get in with 1/2 red heart, which is very nice because as we learned before, if you're getting soul damage by an enemy, the deal chance is not going down. So I want to protect my soul. So one of the reasons why it is very nice to doing this self damage. The other thing, which is kind of funny, you are invincible when you're getting damaged. Just a little. And you can use it for your advantage. I'm going to show you why. So I'm leaving this place, I'm going back, and I just used 1 damage to get back an item. It's good because as you can see, I have the fanny pack, and if I'm seeing, oh my god, I actually spawned something when I left because I get damaged, I quickly can go in. The other thing what we can do is going in, we're seeing something not good and just leave, and also just used 1/2 damage. So it's very important to know about the invincibility when you're getting damage. It's just a few milliseconds. For example, I see I'm going to get hit, so I'm using my pack, blood pack, the ivy bag. So I will not going to damage my soul heart. But if I don't have soul hearts and I'm doing this, I still not going to lose deal damage because the game thinks I did a self-harm instead of an enemy actually hit me. So with this technique, you can kind of protect your deal chance. I'm going in, using the bag, and I will not going to lose any chance. Bam. As you can see, so it's a nice technique to protect your deal damage because devil deal and angel deals are just too powerful to miss them. Alright, let's see some other smaller tips Okay, one of the important thing about the sacrifice room, if you have hearts in the map, use it. Like, this is going to damage you with one full heart, but if you have spares on the floors, or you can spawn it somewhere or somehow, use it on this because you could get very nice items. The other thing what I want to tell, schools, it's good to explode. Sometimes give you cards or black hearts, which is very nice. Other small tip to make bridges. So when there is just one square of gap, you can have, for example, a poop, but it could be a rock to make a little bridge. Wow, it's very nice. It's working with a rock as well, but it's a spiked one, so it's going to hit you if you're walking on it. It's very important to know which enemy has contact damage and which not. They use flies actually don't have. And if you have Milden Touch or an Air Collie, you can just walk into them and turning them into gold or poop or golden poop if you actually have both of them at the same time. Boop! Touching it, and they're not going to hurt me. The other very important thing to know, if you see an item, that item is gone for the rest of the run. So if you don't have money, for example, don't really go into the shop, because if I could not buy this one, and I really want this one, but I cannot buy it, that means I will not going to see it for the rest of the run at all. But if I'm not entering here, there is still a chance I'm going to see it. Especially if there's an item like a restock machine where you're donating into that machine and reroing the whole shop, there's a chance I'm going to see it. So if you don't have the money to buy anything in the shop, just skip it. Don't go in. Same with the devil deal. If you don't have hearts to actually go in, don't do it. Don't do it, otherwise you are going to lose very good items what you really want. Like, it's very bad feel when you losing a brimstone, for example. It's not a good feel. So skip it if you don't have the money or you don't have the heart to go in choose areas. The other thing what you can do when you're going to the devil room, for example, you can cheat a little. Like, you can see there is 3 items. I have 3 heart. But also I have a strength, and strength is actually give you 1 full heart container if you're using it. Like, now I have 4, right? So I could touch every one of them if I want, and then just leave, and I still survived. Because, yeah, they're not going to take away that heart, because it already have been taken away. This item is going to give me black hearts, which means it's very safe to take it. I will not going to die because I'm taking it. I have no hearts, but immediately getting back 3 black hearts, so I will not going to die. For example, that item is very safe to take. Don't be afraid to using your hearts, because your heart is actually a very nice currency in this game. I know it's very scary. You will getting used to the game. You're getting better with dodging enemies and killing them. So later on, you will be able to be more brave to choose devil deals, and I really recommend to do so. This was my last tip for this video. If you enjoyed it and still have questions, don't hesitate to ask. I gladly going to answer it. If I have enough questions, maybe I even going to make another video about it. I hope it was useful. I hope you will be able to use it in your runs. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.